Morecroft. Welcome to another puzzling episode of Letters and Numbers, which for us is a good thing. Please give a very assured welcome, first of all, to our team. And firstly, no equations ever concerner, Lily Serna.
Hi, Richard.
Now, do you actually find that people do start to, play with your name when they know you're on the show?
Actually, if you swap the first letter of my first name and the first letter of my last name around, you get Silly Learner.
Oh, that is so unfair.
I know, and inaccurate, I think.
And inaccurate, exactly. Good to see you, Lily. And no word is ever an Astle for David Astle. Oh, I think we were stretching it a little bit there, weren't we, David?
You've certainly set the bar low for puns anyway, so gives me free rein.
Yeah, all right. What are you going to do with that free rein tonight?
Well, I'm thinking what rhymes with Morecroft. I'm thinking jaw soft. So never take up boxing.
All right, I'll avoid that, especially with you. And here to unpuzzle our puzzles, of course, our contestants tonight. And first up, our carryover champion, back for his fifth night, retired secondary and tertiary teacher, Barry Harridge. Hello, Barry.
Hello, Richard.
Very nice to see you occupying the chair once again.
Thank you.
Now, last night you were doing spectacularly well with the words, and you've even built up a resource.
Yes, I put together what was called a consogram list. You organise the words by putting the consonants first, rearranging with consonants first, like N, C, N, R, T might be the four consonants, and then some vowels. And C, N, R, T, I say I mumble curtain, nectar, all things like that, citrine. So the list I called a thesaurus of mumbles.
That is the perfect title, and let's hope it's a useful resource. Barry, great to see you back. Good luck tonight. And ready to challenge Barry is Susan B., a freelance writer who also works as a museum guide. Hello, Susan.
Hi, Richard.
Well, what sort of museum are you involved with?
I work in a house museum. It's a sort of eccentric Victorian Gothic mansion set in beautiful grounds with a pleasure garden, a vegetable garden, paddocks.
Sounds like a wonderful job.
I love it.
Great to have you here. So welcome to them both, our contestants tonight, Barry Harridge and Susan B. And let's start with our first letters game for the night, and Barry is our carryover champion. The first selection for you.
Can I have a consonant, please?
You certainly can. T.
Another consonant?
L.
Another consonant?
H.
Another consonant?
D.
A vowel?
E.
A vowel?
O.
A consonant?
S.
A consonant, please.
B.
And another vowel, please.
Thanks, Barry. U.
Thank you, Lily. Time starts now. Well, I can't stop thinking about your thesaurus of mumbles, but I wonder how it's served you this time.
Well, I mumbled around and I came up with an 8.
An 8, that's a very good result from any kind of mumbling. What about you, Susan?
I've just got a 7.
Let's start with your 7.
Hustled.
Hustled. 7 is extremely good, but 8 is one better. So, Barry, what's your 8?
Doublets.
What a great start, David.
That's right. It is a close-fitting garment, a doublet. So doublets, pluralised, 8, a lovely 8. But don't feel hustled here, Susan. It's a good 7, and possibly the thesaurus of mumbles came to the rescue with that one.
Excellent work. So, an 8-point start for Barry. Let's see what we can come up with from the letters this time around. And, Susan, this time it's you to choose.
Lily, could I please start with a consonant?
You can. Thank you, Susan. K.
And another consonant, please?
N.
And a vowel, please?
E.
Another consonant?
R.
And a vowel, please?
U.
And a consonant, please?
T.
And a vowel, please?
I.
And a consonant, please?
N.
And a vowel, please.
And last letter, O.
Thank you, Lily, and 30 seconds on the clock. Well, Susan, how did that first selection work for you? How many?
I've got a 6-letter word.
Thank you. Barry?
I have an 8.
Okay, let's go with the 6 first, please, Susan.
Runyon, I believe it's a type of vegetable or herb.
We'll check that in a moment. Barry, your 8, please.
Well, I threw aside the K, but I got neutrino from the rest.
Neutrino, a little bit of a subatomic particle.
It's a beautiful word. Another 8, Barry. It comes from the physicist, coined by the physicist Enrico Fermi, and it's a particle with 0 charge on it. Neutrino is good for 8. Susan, how do you spell Runyon?
Runion.
And strangely, not listed here, but not to say it's not a word, but not in the source dictionary, just as a matter of interest.
And did you come up with anything, David?
Couldn't beat neutrino.
Neutrino, unbeatable, and 8 points for Barry. Time for our first numbers on this Tuesday night, and one contestant will be choosing a mix of 6 numbers, then both of them will try and get as close to the randomly generated target number as they can. And Barry, it's your combination selection first of all, please.
All right, I'll have 3 large, 3 small, please.
Thanks, Barry. 3 large and 3 small. And our numbers are 6, 4, 3, and 3 large, 100, 25, and 75. And the target number is 922.
Thanks, Lily. Let's head for that target. Well, Barry, how close did you get that time?
922.
922, spot on. What about you, Susan?
I got 921.
921, just 1 off the mark. Not to worry, but Barry, take us through your method, please.
6 plus 4 is 10.
6 plus 4 is 10.
Multiply by 10 is 1,000.
I think by the 10 or by...
But by 100, by 100.
Yep, by
Makes
the 100.
1,000.
By the 100 is 1,000.
Subtract 75 is 925.
Take away 75 is 925.
Subtract 3 is 922.
Take away 3, 922.
Very nice work, Barry. Spot on the target. Did you do it the same way, Lily?
I did.
Okay, great approach, and 10 very nice points for Barry on that one. That means that as we head towards our first break, Barry is leading strongly at this stage, 26 points. And of course, with a break coming up, it means our first word mix for you. It's chain lap. And the clue this time, a religious little tramp. See you in a short while.